Have you ever wondered how certain commercial cleaning companies seem to get all these commercial cleaning contracts just back to back like it's nothing? It seems so easy for them, but it may be difficult for you. It may be a challenge and you may be trying to figure out, how do I get my first one? Well, in this video, I'm going to be sharing why that's possible and how that's possible for you as well, what's causing that, and one of the number one strategies that you can use to get your first cleaning contract. Now, first and foremost, my name is Darian Jarrett. I started my cleaning business back in Little Rock, Arkansas. My wife and I ended up expanding our business down to North Florida, and we are growing out here as well. And on this channel, we are sharing our journey. The number one thing that's causing these commercial cleaning companies to get commercial cleaning contracts back to back is momentum. Yes, it's momentum, right? What happens is you do so much effort in the beginning where you go out there and you do your marketing, you pass out your flyers, you talk to people, you get your business known, right? And you start to get referrals, recommendations, leads like that. And that's what gets that ball rolling. And then the momentum just carries, right? It just starts to go. So one of the number one strategies that I used when I first got started was the partnership strategy, right? Where I partnered up with somebody who was in the business. Now, if you know a little bit about me already, you know that I pretty much grew up in this business. My parents started a cleaning service. They were through Jam Pro, so that was a franchise type of business, but I wanted to go the other route where I started the business by myself. I get an LLC, all that good stuff, and I go out there and acquire my own clients, my own leads, all that good stuff. Nothing wrong with the franchise model, but I'm gonna be real with you. I didn't have enough money to even buy into the company at that time. So I had to go and figure out how to do this on my own, right? So anyway, I partnered up with somebody who was already doing this business at a high level. Now, what happened for me was there was a guy in my church who had been in business for the past 5, 6, maybe 7 years at that particular time. And then he was actually looking for some help as well. He had a lot of offices that he would go and clean by himself. But I came with the mentality of being a student as well as trying to figure out how to do this business just like him, right? So I'm a business owner looking to joint venture, basically. That's what I call it, like the joint venture partnership strategy, where you go and find a business or a company that's already doing this at a high level and then just latch on to them, and you would agree to a certain price you would like to be paid. So basically what will happen is you become a subcontractor for this particular primary contractor, right? So they'll have a contract with another company out there, something like that, and then you just call them, hey, is there anything that we could do to help you out? Now, my first contract was for $1,800 a month. I had a dialysis clinic that was 6 days a week. He didn't necessarily want to continue to do that one. So he was like, hey man, I got this one for you. It's an opportunity. It was near my house. It wasn't too far. I was like, you know what? I can take that, right? Now, I don't necessarily like 6 day a week accounts, but at that time, I was trying to get my foot in the door. I was trying to learn. I was like, man, you know what? I'll take that one. He would get paid and then he would pay me $1,800 every single month. Now, I don't know exactly what he was making. He's probably making like $2,000, you know, maybe $2,100 on it, something like that. I don't know exactly the figure, but it was one of those things where it helped me out tremendously and it helped them out tremendously. And what that did was, for over those 2 years when I was doing that building, it really, really grew our relationship, right? Because I did what I was supposed to do. I learned from him. I seen all the products he used, all the chemicals he used. I seen how his operation was going, right? And then that allowed me to carry that same knowledge over into when I got started and got my first contract. And then another thing too, I was able to lean on him because I'm like, hey man, how did you do this? How did you do that? Can you do this walkthrough with me, right? Can you do whatever? Like, he would help me out, right? And that became a true partner. Also, he had another building that he was getting ready to let go of, right? He was like, hey man, this particular building, they're gonna have their back against the wall with nobody to clean it. I put my 30-day notice in and they're gonna be needing somebody. Here's the guy, he's the owner of it. Call him, let him know I referred you, he's expecting your call, and you can go in there and possibly get it. This was 5 years ago when I charged them $2,100. You can go in at 22, 24, something like that, right? And that's exactly what I did. I called the man, I set up the walkthrough, all that good stuff. He's like, hey, it's fine. If this guy trusts you, then it's cool with me, right? So I'm already vetted because he showed me He introduced me to the owner and the building manager, all that good stuff, right? So I came in at $2,400 a month. Boom. When that happened, I was officially done with my day job, right? So now, next thing you know, I am fully in business full time. I got a partner, I got a mentor that's able to help me out in this. And then next thing you know, I'm getting out there on foot. I'm going door to door. I am doing some marketing. I'm posting on Google, all that good stuff. And then literally, y'all, it really skyrocketed my business. It had me to a point where I'm really in business, right? If you got any value out of this video, make sure you give me a like on this one. That can be your reality too, right? And now I have really branched off, right? I'm all the way down here in Florida. We got several contracts down here, and that's just how it goes. You have to get started some way or another, right? If you don't want to go out there and do your own marketing, go do door to door, whatever, you don't have your own strategy, you can either go get a coach. I coach, I help people out as well. I have several templates and things like that I have for purchase, and you could get that, you get my information, or you could also just go out there in your market, find somebody who's doing this on a high level and partner up with them. Do the partnership strategy. I guarantee you there's somebody out there that is looking for your help, right? They always say that the teacher will appear when a student is ready, right? Become a student. Go out there and search, seek, and you shall find. I promise you. By the way, always provide high quality service. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.